What's up, guys? It's Two here for the NZIFBB, and I'm hanging out with the overall men's physique champ, Waikato champ that is, Dan Mazzola. How you doing, brother?
Yeah, not too bad.
Hey, thanks for catching up with us. First men's physique comp ever, you took it out.
Yep.
Must be pretty stoked about that.
Yeah, pretty happy. Couldn't ask for a better result. So everything, all my goals that I'd set, managed to go out there and achieve them, and yeah, pretty happy about it. Yeah.
How long were you prepping for? Was it like a year thing or 8-week thing?
Probably about 6 months. I kind of decided that, you know, I'd always planned on doing a show. I was looking at doing more bodybuilding sort of stuff, but the physique stuff's come up a lot now, and it's just a lot more achievable.
Now, you work a physical job as well, so that must come into play, especially leading into the comp at the Waikato show. You know, you're depleted, you're on low calories, low carbs, perhaps. How did that affect your prep, bro?
It was a real struggle. Like, I'm a brick bricklayer by trade. I own my own business, so I'm running my own business as well. It's a very physical job. I'm lifting all day, every day. So Jake, he's put everything into consideration, you know, so that he's given me those extra amount of carbs, a bit more than most people. So even like 2 or 3 weeks out, I was still on like 2,800 calories. So that's still quite high coming into a show. But I needed that extra to keep me going at work, you know. So I mean, some days everyone knows what it's like coming into a show. Well, for people that don't know, it's pretty tough those last few weeks. And you're pretty much a zombie sort of walking around in a dazed state. But
how do you put up with it, bro? I mean, how do you get through it? What motivates you to push through those real hard times when you just want to mac out on KFC and chocolate and lollies?
It's tough. Like, you look to a lot of other people for inspiration, you know, like a lot of my friends I train with, training partners or other athletes, you know, you go on, there's a big community now, you know, on Facebook and YouTube, and you can go on there and watch all your favourite athletes and stuff and just get inspired, you know, and watching those videos and how people push themselves to the limits, you know, and that kind of, when you're struggling and you want to eat, just keep an eye on that end goal, and that was my big thing, because I'd never dieted very well all my life. So I thought, you know, this is 6 months of my life that I'm going to dedicate to being healthy and clean and doing it the best of my ability. You know, 6 months, we'll see what happens, you know, like whether I failed or whether I didn't, you know.
Well, you definitely didn't fail.
Yeah, the results spoke for itself, and, you know, without Jake's guidance and direction, there's no way it would have happened.
Now, going into nationals, bro, you know, it's a bigger kettle of fish, a lot more guys, a lot more competition. How do you think you're going to go up against, you know, the likes of Jake and Tyrone, Kurt?
It is a tough lineup. Like, I mean, incredible. Like, I went to the Auckland show and I watched all the guys up there. And, you know, the top 4 or 5 guys was, it was tough enough as it was, let alone, you know, everyone else around the country that's going to be coming up.
Who do you think is your toughest competition? Like, if there was one guy you could choose, you know, to say, like, okay, this guy, I need to, you know, pick up my game because he's got it going on. Who is your biggest competition, you reckon?
Honestly, it's so close. I think it's probably, there's a handful of guys. It's not just one guy, because I don't think, looking at everyone now, everyone's so close and everyone's got, you know, slightly better at this, slightly better at that. Everyone's got their own strengths, so it's really going to come down to what judges are thinking. But, you know, Tyrone, he looked awesome in Auckland. Jake's looking great. I think Kurt's going to come back a lot stronger. There's just there's so many guys. It's too hard to choose, you know. And I'm hoping to get up there with them, you know, with the best. And goals definitely, you know, in the top 5.
Well, thank you so much for having a chat with us, bro. And I look forward to seeing what you bring to nationals. And this is the one and only Waikato overall men's physique champ, Dan Mazzola. Cheers, brother.
Cheers, bro.